afraid to tell the people where I come from. Work, just the work that I put in to get to where I'm at. And I have to really be thankful. If I'm thankful for anybody, it's my father. Every deal is not a great deal. Mm-hmm. Take your time, do your homework, be patient, and make sure you got the right people in the right places to help you secure certain deals.
Some interesting, unique cars that he already doesn't have.
But he'll buy a car before a fight. He'll buy cars after the fight. He'll buy cars on holidays.
You want a jet? Floyd buys it. He wants a car, fancy car, Floyd buys it.
He's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash. You can sell those. They're worth a lot of money. You can get that money too.
Yeah.
He's got other colors too, though, man.
Yeah,
He's got
he does.
A gang of cars.
All
so
matching
when
up.
he owed that money to the IRS, why they just give him a few cars?
Because he went so deep, so
How
crazy.
much does he owe?
Well, it's more than you want to pay.
Yeah.
It's in the 20.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reportedly shaken after claims surfaced that the IRS had taken control of his high-end car fleet due to unresolved tax issues. The collection, estimated at over $500 million, has long been a symbol of his wealth and lifestyle. Losing access to it has sparked fresh debate about his current financial standing.
Well, what makes me so smart is I'm going to continue to surround myself with smart individuals because I don't know it all. Like I said, I learn each and every day I learn something different.
According to people familiar with his buying habits, Mayweather has built a reputation for frequently acquiring the newest luxury vehicles, often paying in full without financing. Over the years, this approach has led to one of the most expensive private car collections in the world.
We'll get the bug to come car shopping. It could be in the middle of the day, and it could even be in the middle of the night. There was one time where he gave us a call at 2 in the morning, and of course we happily opened the store for him, and he came in and bought a couple of cars.
Champ likes to pay in cash.
We would come into the bank about 4:45, close to 5, when the bank is actually going to close, to withdraw $100,000, $50,000, whatever he wanted to get that day. There were times we had to take big duffel bags in there, and he wanted cash. That was just how he was.
We actually had to invest in a brand new cash counting machine specifically for Floyd. The one we had, it was just not that great. So we spent a little more money and got the best one. And it's really for him.
When Champ buys stuff, you see it in the media, you see it on TV. He makes it part of fun for everybody.
Yeah, I think these cars are definitely an extension of his persona. I mean, they are the best of.
Tasha K has alleged that Mayweather could even face legal consequences tied to financial disputes. She pointed to concerns over unpaid taxes and ongoing conflicts, while also suggesting he may have leveraged his fame in negotiations, leaving large sums unsettled.
That he has a tax lien for about $7.3 million, okay? Federal tax liens, okay, filed in 2018 and in 2023. So these are unpaid past taxes, all right? I guess the skating rink and the strip club ain't bringing in money like that. Neither is his boxing career because apparently, his ex-manager took it off. And let's not forget, back in 2017, okay, a year before that, he owed about $22.2 million. But his manager, Al Heyman, took care of that at the time. But 2018 to 2023, the $7.3 million has not been paid. When Javante, I say his name right? Javante told you he was broke and he was holding his passport over there in Dubai because of unpaid debts. This is the reason why he has to come out of retirement every year to do an exhibition fight, because 1, of his gambling habits, and 2, his mismanagement of funds. 3, his inability to know how to read contracts and what
TK Kirkland responded to reports describing Mayweather's daily spending as extremely high. At the same time, discussions about his finances continue to reference possible IRS scrutiny, with claims that millions in taxes are still under examination.
Jeweler dude there. Like, they're like, oh, this is like one of the OG jeweler guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy. So I talked about this on camera. I was like, oh, you're a hater. You're jealous of his money. You're broke compared to Floyd, blah, blah. Well, Recently, the IRS filed a $7.3 million tax lien
That's
for
when
unpaid taxes from 2018 to 2023 for 5 years, unpaid taxes.
when I saw that yesterday, I'm the same. I thought it was all BS for years. Until I saw the lien yesterday too, the 7.3 million.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this real.
This shit real.
So here's the thing, because me and Floyd are friends.
Okay.
I know his mom.
Joe Rogan shared his perspective on Mayweather's lifestyle, saying that his constant display of luxury is simply part of his personality. He described the boxer's vast collection of watches and cars as both fascinating and excessive, far beyond what any individual could realistically use.
Rolex is always Rolex is never going to go anywhere.
Never
ever.
goes anywhere. You got an iced up Rolex and you're a rapper, you're a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Always.
But
the Daytona's classic.
But if you're like a Floyd Mayweather, you got to take it to another level.
Louis Vuitton? Can Floyd wear Louis Vuitton?
Oh, he wears a Louis Vuitton all the time. He wears Gucci all the time. Gucci's like hot in the streets.
That's number
Gucci's
one.
like
Gucci's
hot in the
number
streets.
one.
It's a
do you know?
crossover.
How do you know this?
Because their style, it's just, you'll see
Is it in the magazines? Is there like
where's it coming?
I don't, it's like
top
a hype
25?
beast. It's just like,
How do you
it's
know?
out there. I don't know. It's just,
You have your finger in the pulse, but where's the
You have to
bloodline?
read. What magazine do you have to
the
read?
pulse is
Tasha K also emphasized her own financial independence, stating she refuses to be influenced by status symbols or designer labels like Gucci, Prada, or Louis Vuitton. In her view, confidence comes from authenticity other than branding. She argued that true style is about presence, not price tags, and claimed that even high-end items can sometimes be misrepresented in terms of authenticity.
$18 million on your wrist. That's insane.
Press play, Jamie.
That's a lot of millions.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do?
It's not.
For you mother haters today, I'm gonna go for $50,000 because I ain't to do.
You mother.
Money made all mother day.
That's the end.
That's
Yeah, man.
ridiculous.
He's a crazy
$18 million
person.
watch.
$18
Does he
million
really eat 50 Cent or is that an act?
It's a good question.
That's a real thing?
I think they're really mad at each other.
Yeah, I don't think
It seems like 50 Cent and a lot of people get in little scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Floyd gets some scraps.
Well, you know, I mean, when you act like that, that's this
A lot of
whole
people
thing.
gonna hate you. But the problem is, like, Adrian Broner tries doing the same thing, but he doesn't win, so it's tough. And his I think his slogan's about billions.
Adrian Broner, AB, about billions.
It's tough.
Continuing her commentary, she pointed to reports involving tax liens, unpaid obligations, and legal disputes connected to Mayweather. Despite earning over $1 billion during his career, she suggested that spending habits and poor financial decisions may have contributed to ongoing complications. She also argued that relying heavily on advisors instead of maintaining direct oversight can increase financial risk. Her broader message focused on the importance of understanding contracts and managing wealth responsibly.
It's roughly $337,000 in unpaid rent. $300,000 in unpaid rent. Okay, all right. Interest, fees, court costs, attorney's fees. He has a luxury duplex at the Baccarat Hotel Residences that he allegedly is months behind on. He can't afford to pay. Yaya's out here trying to get a job. Also, in early 2026, he was sued 3 separate times. He was sued 3 separate times over unpaid rent and jewelry bills totaling millions, including a $1.4 million claim from a Miami jeweler who says that Mayweather took 26 watches and 15 gold Cuban link chains, but only paid about $300,000 on them.
TK Kirkland mentioned hearing from a veteran jeweler who allegedly claimed Mayweather was struggling financially due to extreme spending. While he initially dismissed it as jealousy, later, reports of a $7.3 million tax lien between 2018 and 2023 made him reconsider. According to Kirkland, that information added weight to the concerns.
Mayweather, and he can get the money back. It's like they're giving him enough time because he can come up out of retirement for the 18th time to make some money to pay all of this off. But he's so behind is what I'm told. I'm being told by sources close to this man that my little, because I owe 3.5 million right now. It was 4. my little 3.5 million, like he is owing people right now $200 million in debt. And can't afford a $300, which if you divide 300,000 over what, 6 months, let's just say 6 months. The Baccarat penthouse, probably like $30,000, $40,000 a month. You know? So total right.
Kirkland highlighted a key financial principle: wealth must be constantly replenished. He explained that spending large amounts, whether thousands or millions, requires a steady stream of income to maintain balance. Without that, even massive fortunes can shrink. He stressed that real financial stability depends on discipline and smart management, not just high earnings.
And I told you this about Michael Jackson years ago. You can't spend unless you are replacing the money.
Yes.
We've said this for years. If you spend out 500,000, 20,000, you better be making sure a week or 2 weeks you're putting the money back. If you're not gonna put the money back, eventually you will be broke if you keep spending. And what is my other rule? No matter how much money you make, you live beneath your means.
100%.
Not over your means. People get a little bit change and they go for the highest things, and now you're stressing yourself out to keep chasing the rabbit. Man, come on, people. I don't know what else we gotta tell you. But the great thing Floyd does have going for himself is that he got a big...
There has also been speculation that Mayweather could step back into the ring, with some linking the idea to financial pressure or legal concerns. However, many analysts reject that narrative, arguing that he makes decisions based purely on business strategy. If he does return, it would likely be for exhibition purposes rather than full competition, especially given his age and legacy. A matchup with younger elite fighters like Gervonta Davis is widely seen as unlikely.
Oh, they're saying that the contract is in dispute, and they're saying that Floyd is trying to change the terms, and blah, 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 so we don't know.
Well, Floyd, if you really have this problem with money, take the fight, whether it's a exhibition fight or a legit fight. Because I'm quite sure at Spear, it's gonna be a lot of money. That's gonna be big time.
Hey, listen, Floyd had an unbelievable amount of spending.
Yes.
Like private plane.
Yeah.
I have never seen Floyd Mayweather at the airport.
Never.
I've seen 50 Cent at the airport.
Yes.
Me and 50 had a first class flight together.
Yes.
He was sitting right across from me.
Right.
He rich too.
Yes.
But he not flying private all the time.
Right.
Floyd has never flown commercial, I think.
And people don't understand how much that gas is.
Oh my God.
Just to go, I think one way is 30,000.
Some observers have pointed out that Mayweather has faced lawsuits and financial claims in the past, fueling rumors that money could influence a comeback. Others strongly disagree, saying there's no concrete evidence he is struggling financially. There have also been mentions of contractual obligations with major platforms like Netflix, where breaking agreements could lead to serious consequences. Overall, most experts believe he remains highly strategic and calculated in his decisions.
How he would be afraid. I never believed that. I never put it out. Business is business, and I don't know why or how the wires got crossed in terms of Floyd putting out, it could be an exhibition. Floyd, you know, he's his own individual. He likes to do things on his own terms, and that's just what it is. So I figured with all the lawsuits Floyd has against him, different people saying he owes money, this was the most realistic opportunity to try to rectify this alleged situation with your money. Because you're not gonna, at this point, you're not fighting no Jerron Boots Ennis or Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? These are like young, big guys. It just, I couldn't picture that at all. Couldn't picture it at all. So
Wade Clemens has gone further, claiming Mayweather is actively losing wealth. He argues that the boxer may owe significant sums and lacks enough liquid assets to cover them. According to him, this could be the real reason behind rumors of a return to fighting. He also referenced unresolved matters linked to Mayweather's exhibition with Logan Paul.
You and a Jaron Ennis or, who have Jermell Charlo or something like that. So I figured they would probably figure it out. The other issue is Netflix. You don't want to, I would imagine, if you do have legal problems, you don't want to get into it and default on a contract with Netflix, because I think they have the infrastructure, the money, and they could really rinse you, especially if you're already going through financial issues, right? If you do breach a contract and agree to something and then try to renege. But a lot of people ran with narrative that Floyd was scared and this was outrageous. Come on, Floyd signed a contract. And low quality content, low hanging fruit. You did all that for what? All that for what? When Pacquiao says he's happy and it looks like the fight's happening.
He added that multiple fights could be in the works this year, including exhibitions and possibly one professional bout. While some believe Mayweather's motivation is passion, Clemens disagrees, noting that the boxer previously declared himself fully retire after achieving everything in the sport. From his perspective, stepping back into the ring at this stage suggests financial or strategic pressure other than pure love for boxing.
Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke, and it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, but I told you guys, Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it. Logan Paul also discussed this, and this is probably the best screenshot I couldn't gotten on this video. My God, his ramen noodle hair is flying in the wind, and there's no wind in that place. But Logan dropped some knowledge that Floyd is still scamming him for their 2021 fight. We're going to go through it all, because the simple truth in life is it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much you keep. And Floyd, compared to what he made in his career, is keeping pennies. And somehow Logan Paul called it. Maybe it's just, allegedly scammers stick together, but Logan knew it. And now we all do too.
That brings us to the end of today's discussion. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates in the next video.